Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. I'm Tom Poland, beaming out to you from on the white sand next to the big blue ocean at Little Castaways Beach, Queensland, Australia. Joined today by Adam Witty. G'day, Adam. Warm welcome from down under. Where are you hanging out?
I am also the warm sand of Charleston, South Carolina on the Atlantic Ocean.
Perfect. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Folks, I have a small confession to make. We'd almost always limit the words in someone's bio to 30 words or less, but I just couldn't bring myself to trim your bio down, Adam. I mean, I cut it in half, but it's a lot more than 30 words, but it's worth listening to, folks, because the reason that I want to go through Adam's bio is that you need to listen up to what he's saying, because he is walking the talk. Adam's the CEO and founder of Advantage Media. He has built the company into one of the largest business book publishers in America, serving over 2,000 members in all 50 US states and 63 countries. If that's not impressive enough for you, Advantage was also listed in the Inc. 5000 list of America's most rapidly growing private companies 7 out of the last 8 frickin' years, for crying out loud. He is the author of 8 books, including his newest release, Authority Marketing, Your Blueprint to Build Thought Leadership that Grows Business, Attracts Opportunity, and Makes Competition Irrelevant. Love it. Adam, thank you for joining us on the show. The title is Authority Marketing, How to Become the #1 Go-To Expert in Your Field. Adam is going to share how to do that in just 7 minutes. Sir, our time starts now. Question number 1 is, who is your ideal client?
We help entrepreneurs, CEOs, and business leaders become the authority and expert in their field and put themselves into a category of 1.
1. Magic number. Eliminate the competition. That is part of the problem you solve, of course, but there might be more to it. So question number 2 is, 6.5 minutes left. What is the problem you solve?
The problem that we solve, Tom, is that most business leaders are stuck in a category of sameness.
Yeah.
In fact, consumers see them as a commodity, no different than anybody else, especially if you're a financial advisor, a doctor, a dentist, a lawyer. People just think you're like everybody else. And so what we do is we help make business leaders dramatically different. We also position them as an expert, so people want to come to them for their advice and insight, as opposed to feeling like they're being sold something.
Right. Very clever. So question number 3 is around the typical symptoms that one of these experts is going to be feeling right now. In other words, how do they know they need to find out more about what you're doing? What's going on in their business? They think, gosh, I think I need help.
Yeah, they're blending in with everybody else.
Yep.
They're being commoditized, which means people are challenging their fee structure and what they charge. They're making decisions whether or not to buy from you or not buy from you based on things like convenience or location or fee structure. You're watching your competitors surpass you in terms of growth and getting speaking opportunities and media opportunities, and you're probably very frustrated by all those.
Right. So thank you for that. Question 4, and we've got 5 minutes left. We're talking about people that are assertive, that they're trying stuff. And in doing so, they're probably going to make mistakes to try and solve this problem. So what are some of the common mistakes that you see folks making before they find the Advantage Media solution?
Yeah, so the common mistakes are, number 1, if they try to write and publish a book, they write the book that they want to write.
Right.
We say bait the hook to suit the fish, not the fisherman. And so you have to ask yourself the question, what is keeping my ideal customer awake at night? And I need to write the book that solves that problem for my ideal customer. So that's the number 1 mistake that we see people make.
So folks, get that gold nugget there. You've got to bait the hook to suit the fish, not the fisherman. Thank you for that. Question number 5. I'm after a top tip, a valuable free action. It's not going to solve the whole problem, but it might take folks a step in the right direction. And we've got 4 minutes left.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm delving into the next question, and that is, where should people go to learn more? But there's a lot of resources here, and that is at authoritynow.com. But here's the two big things that I would tell you. First, building your authority and your thought leadership is not something that happens randomly, and it's not something that happens to you. You as a business leader have to make the intentional decision that you are going to build your expertise. And you have to then build a plan that you can strategically and systematically follow and implement to make it all happen. So it begins with an intention of, I'm going to do this. And then it's the discipline to actually follow through. The second thing that I would tell you, because I've got time on the clock, Tom.
You got over 3 minutes, just under.
And the second thing that I would tell you is that most people are fearful of taking the step of authority marketing because they think that they're bragging. They think that they're calling attention to themselves. And some people feel like they are going to be called out as an imposter. You've got to get over all of that. We live in a crowded world, in a crowded marketplace where there are millions of commercial messages being shot at people each and every day. And if you're going to stand out and be the person that people want to work with, you need to make sure that your message is loud, clear, and resonates with your target market. And being seen as the authority and the expert is the most efficient and smartest way to do that.
Makes a lot of sense. Thank you, sir. We've got 2 minutes left. Let's reference again that valuable free resource. Where can people go to find out more? And what will they find there at authoritynow.com?
Well, the first thing they can do is they can request their authority score, where we will do an audit of their authority presence online and give them a score on a scale of 0 to 100. So we'll see how you rank compared to your peers. The other thing they can do is they can listen to the Authority Marketing Podcast, and they can also access my book, authoritymarketing.com, which is available there, but also available on Amazon and other places too.
Perfect. Folks, you really got to have a look at this personalized authority scorecard. It's both comprehensive and it's succinct, and it's visual as well as written. So it's really well put together. authoritynow.com. Go there. It's on the homepage, personalized authority scorecard, lots of other stuff there as well, blogs, books, and so on. Thanks for that. So, I've just gobbled up 15 seconds of your time. I'm sorry about that. 45 seconds left. Question number 7. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't? And the answer, please.
The one question that you did not ask me, but you should have, is this. Adam, how do you leapfrog your competition? And the answer is, it's not about putting in your dues. It's not about getting more degrees or certifications so there's more letters after your name on your business card. It's about taking and making the intentional choice to build authority, which is manufactured, and it can be manufactured. And you can put yourself in a category of one if you decide to do it and take the action to do it.
Perfect. Adam Witty, thanks so much for your insights and your time.
My pleasure.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.